sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home-field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come. The 25-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Throwing Russell. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Hits inside, it's Hill. Got room at the 35. There's a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Russell with the catch. It's Edwards. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And you bust a big, long run play, and then I think all eyes get on the running back right away. And how about this offense with the ability to switch pace really quickly, go from the big run, now take the shot down the field, showing you the balance that can make this offense really dangerous.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Going to the run, it's Hill. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. Knocked down immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Keelan Russell. Here comes the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And it's up and no good. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Number 31, set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. It's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Davison. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs 1st down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He's stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Out wide left, it's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires on the move. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
Here's Moore to throw. Out wide right, it's Stewart. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Moore to the air. Going to throw it deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there. Give your guy a chance. And it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. It's a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide ready to roll on offense. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. He wants to go deep. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Ben.
Russell on play action. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Long way to go on second down. Using his legs, it's Hill. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They kick it away on fourth down. Making his first move. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Dante Moore. Oh, pressure's coming.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Running inside. It's Hill. There he goes. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moore, play action. Rush is on. Right side, it's Moore. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Moore. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Second and long here. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Moore will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun, it's Hill. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. As we get to the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Throwing Moore. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Caught on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Straight ahead, it's Hill. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
The Ducks will have it first and 10. Moore with the play fake. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Moore to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Changing the routes with his receiver. Now here's Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing Russell. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to pass, it's Russell. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Punt is in the air. Fields the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Long way to go on 2nd down. On the ground with the counter. Just smothered on the play. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Right side, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. No room to bring it back. Here comes that Alabama offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Russell fires to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Second and long here. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Shoots it to the left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Russell from the gun on third down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
On to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. Trying to take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go play action with Moore. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Moore. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half.
Timeout.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dante Moore. Under pressure. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they need a chunk here on second down. Moore to the air. Left side is Stewart. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Moore lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
They'll line up for a second down play. Keelan Russell. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Russell. Quick completion on the out. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Fresh set of downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on second down. Again, it's Russell. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Alabama pushing the tempo. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. Throwing Russell. Fires quickly. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Long way to go on second down. In motion. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's third and long from the 28. From the gun, running back on the move. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on fourth and short? They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Ducks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Throwing more. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Now here's Moore. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Stewart. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. Here's Moore to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They've got him corralled.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. Moore from the gun on third down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Tide offense rolls onto the field. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to take the lead. They go play action with Russell. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Russell fires to the middle. Gets a hand in there.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. To the air, it's Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They boot it away on fourth down. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. On the run, it's Davison. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Escapes the pressure to his right. Blasted as he lets it go.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Got an alley. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Just gets rid of that one.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Russell on play action. Rushes on. Right side, it's Edwards. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Push is ahead. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. They go play action with Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Keelan Russell gets rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Wide receiver going in motion. Russell on play action. Wide left, it's Edwards. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown tie! They take the lead here in the second half.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Left side, it's Newton. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks want to move quickly. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast up the middle and then
sends it downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Hill. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Throwing Russell. And they can't make the connection.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion. But he's just been off over and over again in this game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Looks it in. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Past the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Stewart. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dante Moore. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure on this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Moore. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Hits the hole. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Russell. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Russell. Under pressure. Has to throw it away on 3rd down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the 4th quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win?
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to make one miss. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And now this offense will take the field again. Keelan Russell. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Moore will throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Moore. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Gets open down the middle. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
The Ducks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. The kick is on its way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Look out! Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Alabama needs just a few inches here on third down. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. It's 3rd and inches. Who can impose his will? On the move. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. The 30. Running inside the 20. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll line up for the extra point, and at this juncture, every point matters. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And when you can finish like that on the ground, why bother throwing an 88-yard run for the touchdown? Looks like he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing more. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Left side is hooked. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down.
And third down for a defensive lineman, trust me, I'm one of them, is money down. Go get me that quarterback, make the stop, get him to 4th down. The defensive line, the defense was ready to rock and roll. Nice job.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. More to throw for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
All over him immediately. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll send the back in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need one more yard for the touchdown on third down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect, and that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. You know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Here's Moore to throw. Here comes the heat. He's got it. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Ducks in the hurry-up. Moore to the air. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters?